Okay, imagine this. You're sitting at home, scrolling through MLB headlines, and you see teams are quiet before the trade deadline. But here's the twist, that silence isn't boring. It's the sound of teams calculating, bluffing, and preparing to flip their entire seasons upside down. Because let me tell you, the most fascinating part of the trade deadline isn't the deals themselves, it's the psychological chess match happening before the first domino falls. And right now, Tarik Skubal is the domino everyone's staring at. Let's start with the Mets. Freddy Peralta getting scratched? Classic move. Teams do this to signal they're trading a rental pitcher. But here's what cracks me up. The Mets are reportedly asking for a top 100 prospect in return. Seriously? Peralta's having a solid but not elite season, and he's a free agent after this year. One exec even joked, are they gonna give him a qualifying offer if he stays? That tells me New York is overplaying their hand. And honestly, it's a mistake. Buyers know they're desperate to sell high, and that gives the advantage to teams like Milwaukee or Atlanta, who can wait and see. Now, the Tigers. Casey Mize being scratched. Total déjà vu. 2 years ago, they did the same with Jack Flaherty, and he moved hours before the deadline. Detroit's basically saying, we're not contenders, so let's auction off our assets. But here's the twist, their fire sale hinges on Tarik Skubal. Because if Skubal goes to, say, the Dodgers or Yankees, suddenly teams that missed out will panic and overpay for the next tier, Gaussman, Mize, or even Holmes. That's why Skubal's trade isn't just about him. He's the catalyst. The spark. The guy who'll make the rest of the market explode into chaos. But why is everyone obsessed with Skubal? Well, he's a 2-time Cy Young winner. That's like trading for a guaranteed ace in a world where pitching is both fragile and priceless. The Dodgers, Brewers, Rays, they're all in win-now mode. But here's a detail I find fascinating. Teams aren't touching other starters until Skubal moves. It's like they're all thinking, what if we waste resources on Gaussman, then Skubal becomes available? That makes sense, but it's also risky. Waiting too long could leave you empty-handed. And sellers? They're loving this. They know buyers are desperate, so they're hiking prices to astronomical levels. Sound familiar? It's the same dynamic we saw with Soto 2 years ago. Except this time, the prize is a pitcher who'll eat innings and dominate in October. What many people don't realize is how this reflects the evolving strategy of MLB front offices. In the old days, teams stockpiled pitching at the deadline. Now, they're hyper-focused on specific rentals who fit their window. Skubal isn't just a trade target, he's a litmus test for which teams are all in. And the ripple effect. It's brutal. Pitchers like Shane Bieber or Luis Castillo might get stuck because sellers won't lower their demands. Buyers are stuck in limbo. It's a game of chicken, and someone's gonna blink. Probably on Sunday night, or literally minutes before the deadline. So what's my take? This isn't just about the Mets or Tigers. It's about how the entire league's ecosystem works. Skubal's trade will redefine value across the market. Teams that land him instantly become World Series favorites. Teams that don't, they'll either overpay for scraps or punt entirely. And here's the kicker, the Yankees and Phillies are lurking. They've got the farm systems to make moves, but they're hesitant. Why? Because they're waiting to see if Skubal's deal sets a precedent. If Detroit takes a king's ransom, a top 10 prospect plus MLB-ready talent, the market explodes. Buyers panic. Sellers demand more. And the deadline becomes a free-for-all. At the end of the day, this isn't just baseball. It's high-stakes poker with million-dollar chips. And the craziest part? We're all just sitting here, watching the table, knowing one move will flip the game. So tell me this, when the storm finally hits, who's gonna come out with the best hand? The Dodgers? The Yankees? Or some dark horse we're not even talking about? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Because honestly, I can't wait to see how this plays out.